What is up, guys, and welcome to Sebangle, the podcast. I'm the first half of your host, Seb,
And I'm the second half of your host, Angle.
and today is a very special episode because today is the last episode of Sebangle, the podcast. Now, what I hoped would come out of this podcast is we both become famous YouTubers or something, and then we get money out of this or something. But I knew that wasn't gonna happen. But I hoped it would happen, but it didn't. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but it obviously isn't happening. But if ever we are famous, then then that is when the podcast will be revived. Right, Angel?
Yes.
Oh yes, but as of now, no, because we are burned out, no ideas for the podcast. It's a lot of work. Nobody watches it, so we have no motivation to even watch it. I think our last episode got 2 views, and yeah, that's kind of not cool. So, so yeah, we're just it has 4 views. My bad, but
You just checked, you were
yeah,
like,
I
please
just
don't
checked
like
right
saying
now.
anything incorrectly.
Yeah, yeah, so enjoy this last episode. I know that we're ending it because the Falcon and the Winter Soldier ended, so that's like having shows to talk about was like one of our main things that we talked about, but we don't know what other shows to talk about, and we also like I don't feel like waiting until Loki comes out because it's either I make episodes until Loki comes out and then we talk about Loki, or I just kind of don't and we don't talk about Loki and we just kind of watch it on our own. So I don't want to do the former because we have no ideas. So yeah, today's the last episode. Um, yeah, enjoy. Okay, so on Friday, the finale of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out, right? Or should I say, Captain America and the Falcon? I mean, God damn
And the
it,
Winter Soldier, yeah.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier, yes, because if you don't know, for some reason, even though it's kind of the whole point of the show, Falcon becomes Captain America finally, officially. And yeah, it was really cool. Some people didn't like it, including my mom for some reason. She came up to me the next morning and was like, "Did you watch the episode?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And she's like, "It sucked booty cheeks." I was like, "What?
It was
What are you
good.
on about?" And then she's like, "I don't know. I didn't like it." And then she just kind of walked away from my room. I was like, "Okay," but yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. Straight away, if I remember correctly, it just kind of starts off with him in his new suit, and then him entering the building, and and then it shows his new suit, right? And then him using the shield, he fights a couple people. Then he starts fighting Batroc, I think his name was,
Yeah,
right?
Batroc.
Yeah, and then yeah, and then it's a cool new suit. My only complaint with the suit is the shoulder pads, 'cause if you look pretty closely, and at this time I wish I could show an image on the on the freaking when I'm editing, but I just can't. You just have to search it up, I guess. If you look at his shoulder pads, like on the lower part of his shoulders, not the upper part, but where it curves, there's a big lump right there, and that's because of padding, and it just I don't know if it's that's how it's supposed to be in the show, or that's how the costume was designed for the movie. I mean, not the movie, but for the production, but it just that looks weird. But everything else looks really, really good, and it's goddamn, he looks really good in the suit. Oh, Angel.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I thought it
Yeah,
looked perfect.
yeah, I was like, God,
I
something
love
that's
how I love how the MCU really nails comic actors in
right.
these suits.
It's crazy, but freaking one thing that's not clear is is if the whole suit is vibranium or not, right? Because like,
Oh, you're right.
obviously the wings are obviously vibranium because
Yeah, because there's even a
that
scene where he like
a
covers his
helicopter
wings.
freaking falls on top of him and he uses like the shield and the wings as like a freaking force field and it just kind of like bounces off of him and I was like,
Yeah.
God damn, that was so cool. And
What
then
really
like,
sucks is that people didn't like it, and I think it's because of the fact that they were just expecting it to be all action, which
yeah,
it was never going to be all action. It was like supposed to tie together everything that happened in the series,
yeah.
and
And
everybody
then
was,
another
and then
thing
I
that
guess
people
people just thought
complained
it was all
about was
action.
like the whole like race thing that was brought up because you
Why?
know
Why is?
because
I don't
Sam
see
is
why that's
black.
bad.
Yeah, so
That's
so like people be like, oh, why'd they have to make the Falcon? And why did Marvel have to bring? One like tweet I saw was like, why did Marvel have to bring politics into this? Marvel is a way to escape the real world, not for you to bring the real world issues into Marvel or something like that. And then like I was like, what? Like like their world is real in like their own sense, right? And obviously, like, racism and stuff like that is a real problem. So obviously, they're gonna use their like platform to address it. Like we've been talking about
Sebastian.
it. Okay, sorry, I forgot where we left off, but Angel's sister started like talking in a baby talk, and you know she's weird, so I don't want
She
you
is
guys to have to
weird.
deal with that. But we were talking about something about the racism, like yeah, like obviously they're gonna use their platform to address like this issue, and like it went a lot smoother in the MCU than it actually would in real life. But yeah. Sorry, it's just your sister's talking in the background. I
Yeah,
was like,
so,
bro.
sorry about that. I'm like trying not to talk to her. I'm like nodding my head. Um,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
Okay, hold on. We'll be
I
back.
love.
Okay, sorry. That was a very quick break. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I like paused right when you were
No,
saying
that
something.
episode was super good. It was I at first I was a little disappointed that like it didn't show like the what was his name? The Young Ping? No, it was it was start with the Y. Yui? No,
Oh
Yo?
wait, hold on. Just so I'm like not sitting here, and also because I noticed I didn't really hide my HUD like I usually do. I'm just gonna play Block Drop, which is a new game mode on the Hive because I want to level up. So yeah, guys, enjoy that. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Angel, continue.
Yeah, no, what the guy that you like at the beginning of the series it was shown that Bucky as the Winter Soldier killed some guy's
Oh,
son.
Yuri,
Yori. Oh,
yeah, Yuri, something. I forgot his last name. Yeah, Yuri,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I think he's just like known as like Yuri throughout the show.
No, no,
Yori.
it's like something like I'm a gata or something like that. I forgot. But yeah, yeah, Yuri. Yeah,
Yeah,
what about him?
Yori. And it's just at first it disappointed me that it didn't show much more of the scene, but like Yori getting mad maybe. But then I was like,
Or
no,
like
Yori
coming to
just
terms
got
with it?
closure, or like coming to terms with it. That was the disappointing part. But then I was like, you know what? It was nice. I understood. I like. I guess it's up to like my imagination to know what happened. But then, like at the end of the episode, you see, or near the end of the episode, you see that like Bucky kind of walks past the mirror of like the bar, and he sees Yori talking to that one girl he went on a date with in the first episode,
Yeah.
and
It was kind of
Yori seemed
emphasized that she was like
Yori
leaving the
seemed
bar to like go see him, but they didn't show that, so I have no idea what happened.
Yori seemed very like happy, like he finally got his closure. He was like, maybe he even forgive Bucky. I would like to think he
Or
did.
maybe, yeah, now that I think about it, maybe she like saw him and like the reason they were talking, like sitting next to each other was because he was telling her what Bucky told him. So like she saw him and then she like locked the door or something because like she works there.
Yeah.
I have no idea. She's like basically saying he doesn't want to see you right now, and then like you know she locked the door. But I have no clue. It kind of looked like she was going to go like see him, but I guess not.
No, we all know his new love interest is Sam's sister.
I forgot her name.
It was
It was like I was about to say it's like Sam or something, but that's Sam's name. I'm
Rebecca.
stupid. Rebecca,
I don't know, something like that.
Julia, no clue.
Antonio.
Emporium? Is that what you said?
Antonio. I said Antonio.
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 Yeah, sure. I don't think that's what her name was. Freaking yeah, I don't remember her name, but what do you think? Do you think they're actually gonna end up getting together? Sam and Bucky's. I mean, Sam and sister and Bucky.
So I wasn't against it. I wasn't against it.
Oh, I'm not asking if you were against it or like you
No,
were.
yeah, no, it's just that I
I'm
wasn't
asking, do you
against
think they're
it, but I
gonna?
don't know if it would be like good. I don't know. It's just I have like no clue. All I can say is I'm not exactly against that happening. I'm also
Yeah.
not against the season 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier because
So it's not confirmed, but it's possible. But
yeah,
I think the reason they were saying that there wasn't going to be one is because you know how at the end it like changed to Captain America and
Captain America and the
And the
Winter
Winter
Soldier.
Soldier. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be like the second season, where but it's technically a new show because it has a new name. So you know I think that's what is gonna happen. But I'm not 100% sure. But then also they confirmed or like it's basically confirmed uh Captain America 4, a fourth Captain America movie,
Oh
which is
yeah,
which is pretty cool.
but instead of like
Well, it's not
Sam
confirmed that
and
it'll be
Bucky,
Sam. It's like it could be like a flashback movie, or like like
could it be Steve Rogers returning the stones?
or what?
What would it be called? Captain America. It could be like Steve Rogers returning the stones from Endgame. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like his journey of
But
that.
what would the movie even be called? Like Captain America Journey Through
Wow,
Time or something? Oh, that
Journey
would be a
Through
pretty good
Time.
movie. That would be a
Yeah,
pretty good
that
one.
sounds pretty cool. Journey Through Time. That does sound pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's obviously gonna be with Sam because like he's Captain America now. So
Yeah.
and then like technically it's a fourth Captain America movie, but it's not a fourth Steve Rogers movie. It's like a you know Captain America the character, but like it's a mantle passed on. I don't know, it's right. But basically, if you guys don't know, because like Angel, I mean, I don't know if Angel does, but I subscribe to like channels where like they talk about like rumors and leaks, and they describe like wow,
I
this
watched
dickhead.
Film Theory.
Like they, that's not the same. They describe they break down the episodes and stuff like that, and yeah, one of them, like a couple of them that I subscribed to, said that like one of the leakers, like not Lakers, leakers, like that like confirmed or like that said some stuff like before, like some previous Marvel projects, and those ended up being true. He came out like after the Falcon and the Winter Soldier ended. He said that there's gonna be a fourth Captain America movie, and the script or like the executive producer is gonna be like the head writer of uh the Falcon and the Winter Soldier or something like that, and like they haven't like came up with everything yet. It's just kind of like announced that they're gonna do it, but like that's why it's not confirmed, but it's just like rumored, but it's kind of confirmed because the guy the guy who like leaked about it is like a trusted source or something like that. So like,
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. Sorry, I yawned.
oh whoa, my game is like 5,000 frames per second. I mean, no,
Well,
5 frames per second is what I meant to
zero
say.
frames per second.
Yeah, there you go. Freaking yeah, yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier, really good. Also, the Isaiah Bradley scene. Remember where he put up the
Oh,
memorial for him?
that was so nice. I
So
love
what
that.
what I thought was really cool, right? So the reason he didn't want to be like, oh hey, Isaiah Bradley was Captain, oh not Captain, okay I did, was not like Captain America, but like he has super soldier serum in his past, experiments and all and stuff like that, right? The reason he didn't want to is because then maybe him or like his grandson would be taken advantage of knowing that he's alive, right? So what was pretty cool was that Sam kept his promise of like, not saying that he's alive, but also making a memorial for him, like, in the Captain America museum memorial thingy. So like that was pretty cool. And then like seeing how much like that meant to him, Like that was awesome. I loved it. And then you saw how like Eli Bradley, like come on, he's gonna be Captain America in the future, or like at least like a Patriot or whatever it's called that he
Oh yeah,
becomes. You
that
know,
was
like
super cool. I love the whole closure for Isaiah Bradley,
yeah.
and also whole John Walker's redemption. I thought that was really cool too.
I don't know. I feel like he's still kind of messed up in the head.
Yeah,
Like
he is still kind of messed up in the head because he's obviously now they made him U.S. agent, and the comics U.S. agent is evil. I
yeah,
don't want to say that he's like evil, like fully
he's
evil,
evil.
because I don't know if he's portrayed like as evil always or if he's good sometimes.
Well, yeah, I don't
Because
know
I don't
enough
read the
either.
comics,
I
so
just kind of know what
that's
those
why.
YouTube breakdown channels tell me. But basically, he's pretty evil. But yeah, 'cause like he's off the hinges already. That's pretty obvious. And then now that he's partnered up with that valedictorian Valeria Donatello lady, I forgot her name, but
Michelangelo, yeah.
the super hyped up cameo, whatever the hell it was. Like now
Crazy
that he's
cameo.
partnered up with her, and she's like you know a bad character in the comics, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, what did you think of his costume? Like it was pretty dope.
I thought it was cool that it was black now.
Yeah, like how he said, like how he said in the show, it's the same but black. Like yeah, but like it is comic accurate though, 'cause like that's how it looks. And then I'm pretty sure like the only thing they changed in like the show was was the colors for the Captain America uniform, so that they could easily change it to U.S. agent uniform when it called for it. You know, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like
Yeah, I know what you're
it
trying to
was
say.
based off of like U.S. agent, and then they presented it as Captain America, but then he was always meant to be U.S. agent, and then it's pretty easy to make it comic book accurate when it or yeah, I'm pretty yeah. You said you already knew what I was saying, but yeah, yeah, that was pretty cool. I like the suit. I like black, so the black suit was pretty dope. And then yeah, I thought it was wow. Okay, yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool. Um, what do you think is gonna happen with Bucky now? Like, you know, do you think he's gonna be like Steve Rogers, where like Steve Rogers would like go on missions for like Shield and stuff, or like
Oh yeah.
what do you think is gonna like? Do you think he's gonna like go
Uh,
back to Wakanda or something? Like, what do you,
I don't know. I feel like he should just like live his life, and then like when the time comes that they need him, he'll be there.
so like the Avengers?
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that was. I didn't even realize that was like how the Avengers were.
Yeah, I mean, look at Age of Ultron, where like they're just partying, and then freaking Ultron Decepticon wants to kill everybody, and then they're like, oh, let's kill him, let's stop him. Remember? You know what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure they just like live normal lives. At like I don't know, but yeah. I mean, did you know Loki is already confirmed to have a second season?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's already
Nice.
confirmed.
I.
So that's
That's so
pretty cool.
cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty cool, like, cause basically we're starting off with a clean Loki, right? Cause it's the Loki from 2012, not the Loki from 2023. We're like, or not 2023, 2018, because that one had like character development and all that crap. So like, uh, it's a clean Loki, like evil Loki, basically, and like we're gonna have to deal with him being like, smarty, like,
You think as he goes through time, he'll
wow,
see like the many times he dies, and like the final one would be like Thanos kills him,
that would be
and
pretty
he'll just
cool.
be like super scared, and he'll be like, "Oh
And
my
then
God."
he'll see Thor's reaction to like literally like him actually caring that Loki died, because like Loki's whole perspective is like, oh, I'm actually a Bifrost like giant or whatever, like you guys don't care about me,
Oh
I
yeah.
or like whatever. So like for him, like if he were to see his own death and how that affects Thor, I'm pretty sure he would like be like, oh, like I don't know, but I guess we'll never have a chance to talk about it because, we're not gonna. This is the last episode. When we were like freshmen or whatever, some kid died at our school, and I got it on video. So now is a time where I'd, want to show you guys the video so
Got
you
caught
guys
in
can
4K. I know
believe
terrible
us.
joke. I know, I know.
Yeah, it was never funny. But freaking yeah, basically when I say die, I don't obviously mean die. It's
He,
like when I
he didn't actually die.
yeah, like like I say kid and obviously you're not a kid and like the people I address are not kids like like but yeah, basically yeah, he didn't actually die, he just kind of got hurt really bad. But
Almost died, I
yeah,
think.
yeah, true. Yeah, he probably actually almost died. But basically, some kid at our school. I see. I say
Well,
kid, but he was like
let's
he was like
explain.
a
So
junior or
basically,
something.
the kids at our school, the people in track were racing, right, to see who was the
Oh, they were in
fastest.
track. I just kind of
Yeah, they
thought
were
they
in
were
track, and that's
racing.
literally the only reason they were racing because they're in track and they were all trying to see who's the fastest. And cause you saw that they were actually pretty fast, and like I mean that's only when you're in track. So um,
Yeah.
and they were trying
I
to see who's
mean,
the fastest, and you saw that they were running from like they were running from like a bench all the way to like a vending machine, and then the
mm,
walls on the walls at our school have like not spikes on them, but they're is it spike? I would just say they're
popcorn.
spiky. They're pop. It's a popcorn wall,
Yeah.
kind of like a popcorn ceiling, but
Well, I have
on
three
the wall.
speed boost right now.
But they were also very pointy. Like if you hang up against it, it kind of hurts your back a little bit. You like
Yeah,
feel
it
it
was it
poking
was
you
popcorn.
really
Yeah.
hard. It was a popcorn, and basically, one of them, as they were like running, they fell, and they obviously, since they're going really fast, they couldn't really stop themselves, and also they hit themselves on the wall, so they were bleeding quite a lot from their head. Like they hit their like
Their forehead on the
forehead.
wall.
They hit their forehead on the wall, and it opened up and everything. And I was like, wow, that happened to me before, but very,
Yeah.
but very, in a very different way. It
So,
happened. Kind of
Angel sucks at explaining things, but
basically, he opened his head and he
oh,
was
I
bleeding,
won.
and he got sent to the hospital. And then a couple days later, I saw him, and he had like a really big bandage on his head,
Yeah.
and
So,
he like yeah.
so for like, if you guys don't know, like, yes, movies are true. Actually, our school was featured in a movie with Cameron Dallas or one of the Sprouse brothers. I don't know why I said Cameron Dallas. What's his name? Cole Sprouse, Dylan Sprouse, one of those guys. It was like a horror movie or something, or like a thriller movie, something like that. Our school was featured in it. It's pretty cool. If you don't know our school, it's Linwood High School, so you could like search up movie filmed at Linwood High School because I don't remember the name of the movie. But basically, our school is like in the movies. California schools are like open. They're not just like one big building, right? They're open. You have to walk around outside to get to like your different classes, right?
Yeah.
So so there's like I forget what it's called, but it's like this big open area, right? And people just hang out there during lunch, right? And then it's a square, like it's a big square of grass, and then around it is like a bunch of concrete, basically like a sidewalk. And these kids, like the benches that were there, these kids would run from those to like the wall. Wow, this kid just stole my thing. Yeah, and yeah, they're just racing. I don't think they were track. I think they were just kind of fast, but I mean, I didn't ask, didn't care. So, but basically, this kid was running really fast, started stumbling, and he like instead of stumbling like onto the floor and like falling on the floor, he was already pretty close to the wall, and boom, like really, really hard. I have the video, but I'm in a game right now, so you guys will have to wait. But I can play the audio for you guys, but I really don't know how to like put a video on my PS4 so that you guys can, watch it. But it's not graphic or anything, so it wouldn't be that bad. But he stumbles, hits a thing, people are watching, they're like, oh! Like that's literally that's like you could hear it later on in the video, but that's literally what they say. And yeah, and then the blood spot whatever is still there to this day. I'm pretty sure, because like last time we were actually in school, it was still there. So like I'm pretty sure they never cleaned it off because our school sucks, and I'm pretty sure it's still there to this day. But yeah, he hit his head really, really hard. He probably passed out because his body went limp, and he like wasn't moving. So I'm pretty sure he passed out. He hit his neck really hard, because I mean you hit your head, and kind of your whole body like pushes you, and then you hit your neck, and it was a pretty scary moment. Oh wow. And yeah, okay, now that I died, I could play the video for you guys. I'll be right back because I have to look for it. Okay, so I found the video. Here's the audio for you guys. You can hear them running. You can hear the impact, and then you hear the people. Damn, cuh. Yeah.
They're like, damn,
I was the one who said, "Oh." You see, you could hear the resemblance. Oh. Oh!
oh, oh, oh,
I
oh,
don't know.
Riley,
Oh,
oh,
bruh.
Riley. Oh, that was
I'm trying to recreate it, but you could hear it's because he ran into a vending machine as well. So like we have vending machines around our school. He hit the wall with his head, and his like shoulder hit the vending machine or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out how to send the video. I know I have to like connect like a USB cable to like a computer, and then the computer to a flash drive, and then a flash drive to the PS4 or something like that. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try, because today's the last episode. So might as well like try so you guys can at least see it. But if not, so I ended up goddamn, I ended up figuring out how to like import the clip to the PS5. So
Oh!
now you guys are able to watch it. So yeah. But if not, I'll post it on our Instagram Seb Angle the podcast, SEB angle as in a 90-degree angle, and then podcast, and you guys can find it there if I don't put it in this episode. But I'll probably just post it on Instagram. Um, but yeah, it's 8 seconds. You could see it. Uh, yeah, it was pretty crazy. In the clip, you don't really see much because I kind of edited it because I was like, oh no, this guy got hurt. I'm gonna end this recording. And then yeah, after the recording, everybody was like standing up from their benches and like asking like, "Hey, yo, anybody record the video?" And I'm talking like an idiot because people in our school talk like idiots. So I mean, you heard it yourself.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
like like
Damn, kid.
yeah, like it's funny, but it's stupid because they're stupid. But we're probably gonna get raped when we go back to school because they'll be like, "So I heard you made a podcast, bro. You called us stupid. You don't like the way I talk." And then we're gonna get freaking destroyed. I don't know, but
They go pull up your strap on us.
you're gonna be like, "My rod or this rod." You get it? You get the reference? Your favorite anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Oh my god, I still can't believe you rated it a masterpiece. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
masterpiece.
Yeah,
Yo,
oh,
titties.
whatever.
That's a masterpiece
Shut
shit
up.
right
Oh
there.
my god. But, um, yeah, people were like, anybody record a video? Anybody record a video? And me being a loser, I'm like, yeah, I recorded a video. Look at me, I got a video. And then people were circling around me looking at the video. And then I vividly remember because I hate the whole like iOS versus Android debacle like thing. Like Android is completely different, like, and there's so many like different. But whatever. I have the same phone I have now. My camera is not as good as it used to be because I broke my lens and my lens got scratched, and yeah, my camera's just messed up now. But back then it was actually good quality, and like some kid was like, "Is this an iPhone?" I was like, "No, it's a Samsung." He's like, "Ew, an Android?" He's like, I'm just surprised it had good quality or like something like that. He just like was like surprised I had good quality on an Android, and I was like, okay, you're weird. And then some girl was like, "What's your Instagram?" Or she was like Snapchat. Yeah, she was like, "What's your Snapchat? Send it to me." I was like, "I don't have Snapchat." She's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yeah, okay." Like I don't need to have like Snapchat to be cool. You know, like I don't know. I just hate social hierarchies, but um yeah, I felt cool because everybody was surrounding me, like, because I was like the only one who recorded it, and then racing got banned in our school. Like if you see kids like about a race, the security will like break it up because they don't want to deal with another lawsuit. Even though I'm pretty sure this kid never sued the school, which he could have. He could have just been like, he could have just turned around and been like, you guys weren't paying attention to me, and that's why I got hurt. Or you know, like some
He
stupid
should he
crap. Like
should he should have sued. He should have sued.
yeah, like he could
He
have
should have
like
been like, that wall is not supposed to be popcorn.
yeah, he like yeah. If you look like in the video, like if you don't know, you could just kind of Google it. Popcorn ceilings, popcorn walls. Basically, it's like this spray of like paint that they spray onto the thing, and it's like textured, and it's like I have it in my house, but it's really flat, not like spiky, but it's still textured. It's like a very cheap old style way of like painting like buildings because it was cheap. You just kind of spray it on, and then there you go. You don't have to like hire a professional painter to like one stroke, two stroke, one layer, two layer. You just kind of spray on this textured thing, and then there you go. But it has a lot of like downsides, like structural integrity. You know, it hurts. Like if you ever run into a popcorn wall before, it hurts. And I've scraped my elbows on them a couple times. Like it freaking, Hines, it freaking hurts.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I scraped my. I think I one time I got a cut on my elbow because uh since the hallways are really cramped, like they like someone bumps into you and you bump into the wall and you're still like the momentum from walking like makes you scrape it, and I got a cut there. It wasn't a bad
Yeah,
cut, but I
yeah.
was just bleeding,
Freaking
and
the
I was
the
like, what?
hallways are made out of it, and then people run into you in the hallways, and then you like if you're wearing like a short sleeve, you just kind of scrape your arm. It's like, god damn, like if this is just a normal ass wall, I would kind of just bump the wall and there you go. But no, I got a freaking battle scars now. Like, holy shit, like,
Sounds
god,
like I
like,
just went to war.
yeah, like fuck, like, and then it's just because the school's cheap, and then yeah, he could have probably like sued the school, but like, this is your guys' fault. If you guys didn't have popcorn ceilings, maybe I just would have bumped my head or something. Like, I don't know. But didn't they end up like putting padding or something there?
No,
Like, no,
they literally didn't.
I could have
They
sworn they
didn't.
put like padding on one of the rooms.
It was
But
one out of like many, so it did nothing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, yeah. But yeah, it was really stupid. Yeah. Here's the video again, just so you guys can hear it, I guess. Um, yeah. Oh wait, I need to actually play the video. My bad. Damn, cut. That's just hilarious to me. And then at the end of the video, just
Send me the
this.
video.
Okay, just at the end of the video, just this guy wearing a Jordan backpack, white T-shirt, and a hoodie, but the hoodie is only on his head, and then he kind of just has the like the body part of the hoodie wrapped around his neck. He just kind of like casually like walks like with his shoulders like bouncing around because that's how people in our school walk, bouncing around, walking towards the thing, acting like he's the big man. Like back off, I got this. Like it's just yeah, it was really like it was a stupid thing, and I'm sending it to Angel right now. Um,
Yeah, let me watch this. Let me
yeah,
relive this very good moment.
very good. What? Okay,
This is
I just sent it to Angel,
hilarious.
but yeah, let's just move on to our
Ah,
next.
it's not sending.
It's sending. It's sending. Okay,
Bro,
wait.
tell
Let's
it to
just
hurry
wait.
up.
Let's just wait to.
Yo.
God, I hate Instagram freaking diminishing the quality. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it again because I already watched it like 5,000 times. I just heard you raise your
I
volume.
heard the damn cup.
Damn, car.
The thing is, it's not that loud because I'm on like the
A call.
PlayStation app.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's but like I hear it very plainly. It's like damn.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's funny. And then like if like in like I don't know like any other phone, but on my phone I could zoom in on videos, and like I could like pause it like frame by frame, and I could look at like everybody's reaction before he hits the thing, and after he hits the thing, and then like there's some kids in the background where he's just kind of like watching. I think his name was like Damien or some crap like that, and then he like wears glasses, and then you just see his face like get like super wide and like like I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny, like analyzing the video, and then yeah, that kid died. It was pretty funny. Obviously, let me clarify. He did not die. I just that's how I talk. I know I hate.
Understood.
I know I hate on people for freaking damn cut, but then I talk like how I talk. So I don't know. At least I'm not actually stupid. But whatever. Yeah. Enough about hating people. Next topic. My dad in Vegas. Freaking one time in July, my cousin. Um, just gonna call him um.
Eugenio.
That's way too hard.
That means Eugene.
Jose. Uh, Jose and his sister.
Eugene.
Eugene.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eugene.
Okay. So like they live in like Chino Hills, which is like in a like rich, not, but like it's like a suburban area of California, right? They live in Chino Hills. They like play basketball. Like I forgot his name. Jose plays basketball. Eugene plays volleyball. They like have a home gym and like stuff like that. The Jose likes basketball a lot, right? So he was in a tournament for his like his basketball team because he's pretty good. He's actually pretty good. I'll give him that. He's pretty good at basketball, and the tournament was in Vegas, so we had to go to Vegas. And my dad was like requesting like to have visitations for that day for like a whole week, like, and then he got it. He's like, "Come on, like it's a special event, and his birthday falls in that time." Like, or like he's talking about me, by the way. My birthday falls in that time. He's like, "Let me just have him for a week," and then they're like, okay, but then you don't get to see him next week. And then he's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then, so we went to Vegas with him. Uh, um, yeah, we were supposed to get an Airbnb, all of us. Like my dad. Uh, so my dad has, or maybe he doesn't, I don't know. But he, at the time, he had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend had two kids, which were the oldest was a boy, 2 years younger than me, and the youngest was a girl, 2 years younger than the boy. So like the same situation with my sister and I. Like I'm 2 years older than my sister, but they were. He was 2 years older than me, and then his sister 4 years younger. Yeah, basically us, my sister and I, my dad, his girlfriend, his girlfriend's kids, my tío, my tia, and my cousins, my two cousins, boy, girl, um, which are also the same age as my step brothers, step brother, step kids. I don't know. They weren't married, but um, yeah, whatever. We were all supposed to get this like pretty big Airbnb in Vegas, right? So if you don't know, Airbnb is like a house. Like this, somebody buys a house, then they rent their house out for people to stay in. So basically like a hotel, but it's a house. So it's called an Airbnb. I don't know the whole thing behind it, but it's I'm sorry. It's just funny how you're just intently listening to my story right now.
I really have to pee.
Oh, bruh. Are you listening? You're
I was,
listening though, right?
yeah, I am listening, but I'm
Okay.
gonna go pee really quickly so I can
Okay.
mute myself.
Okay. But yeah, that's fine because I'm just gonna talk anyways. But as we got to the Airbnb, let me so sorry. Let me just start playing this game. Um, as we get to the Airbnb, we're like, whoa, this place is so cool. I had my Popeyes with me. I was like, I'm gonna sit down and eat my Popeyes because you like Popeyes. makes me freaking makes me act up like the crispy chicken, bro. It's like it's so crunchy. Like I don't know. Popeyes is good, and then their fries are pretty good, and the gravy's pretty. Okay, enough about Popeyes. Link in description. Popeyes. Popeyes is good. Even though they're not actually sponsoring us, but whatever. Who cares? Last episode. Um, yeah, I was eating my Popeyes, and then like my cousins. I'm just gonna refer to my dad's girlfriend's kids as like second cousins, because I don't want to say dad's girlfriend's kids every single time, because they're not actually my step brother and sister, because they're not married, so like technically they're not. But anyways, yeah, my cousins and my second cousins and my sister were all like looking around like, oh my god, there's a pool, let's get in the pool. Then they all like got dressed up, they got in the
Taking
pool.
so long to pee.
I, like, I was like, okay, I'll go after I finish my Popeyes. And then I finished my Popeyes, we got in the pool. I was like the first one to get in. Then like, let's say, David and,
Eugene.
no, there's already a Eugene. David is my
Oh,
second cousin, and uh, Henry is the
Krabs.
the girl. Um,
Eugene Krabs.
no, David and Henry. They were my second cousins, which is my girlfriend's. I mean, not my girlfriend's. I don't have one of those. My dad's girlfriend's kids, right? My second cousins, whatever. Um, they were like not wanting to get in the pool, but like we were trying to get them to, because we rented out this place. Get in the damn pool, you freaking weirdos. But we got in the pool. Here's a kicker. We found a pair of scissors in the bottom of the pool, right? And we're like, what the hell? And then I told my dad, told my tío, they were like, this is not okay. You guys could have like gotten hurt, wherever the
Bro, a
hell.
pair of
Like,
scissors.
yeah, they're like, this is not good. Let's call the Airbnb guy, whatever, the guy who owns this house. And then oh my god, Angel, you can't like beat yourself while she's being dumb. But freaking um then after further inspection, what we thought was just a shadow actually turned out to be mold or like moss, whatever, at the bottom of the pool. And we're like, okay. And then my dad was all like, get out, because me, my cousin Jose, and my sister and Eugene were the only people that were in there. And my other cousins, um, Henry and Henry and David, they didn't want to get in yet, but then they didn't. And then they made a shower. Then the Airbnb hostess guy was all like, "Oh yeah, my bad." He's like, I can't really give you a refund, and like, you guys agreed to a contract, so no refund." He's like, "I can help you guys like get a different place to stay." And then he tried, but then that never happened. We spent hours and hours looking for a place to stay, but we never got a place to stay. And then my tío, um, let's just call him Jorge. Uh, my tío Jorge, he ended up getting a place to stay in the Orleans hotel, because the team, like my cousin Jose's team, were all staying at the Orleans. So they're like, oh yeah, we could just book an extra room, or like, we have an extra space for you guys anyways. So like, come with us. And they're like, oh okay, bet. So my cousins ended up getting a place to stay, but my me and my second cousins still didn't have a place to stay, and like my dad was trying. Airbnb was being like really annoying. We never ended up finding anywhere. And then like my dad had a call. He was like, "Yo, dude, like, come on, we literally don't have a place to stay anymore. Like, what's up? What's up? Like, help us out." And then like finally at around like 9 p.m. or some crap like that, we finally got a place to stay. And it was like a really small, nice place owned by like this like old Asian couple who like left last minute to like let us stay at their house. Like they're all right. So the recording ended because PlayStation has like a 1 hour recording limit on on recording, so it ended. But yeah, I was saying some old, not old, elderly Asian couple, um, like left their house and like gave it up for rent, basically, and we were allowed to stay there, and it was free because like the Airbnb hotel, whatever thing, uh, they were like, we're sorry that you guys had such a bad experience. Let us pay for your next like Airbnb. So yeah, it was free. It was a pretty nice place. It wasn't as big as it was before. It was nice, but it wasn't big. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And then also, it was my birthday. So if you don't know, I don't like my dad. I never really have. He just kind of been there. And I'm like, oh, he's my dad. And then he left, and I was like, oh, okay, like whatever. I don't really care. And then so so I told my dad I wanted a Nintendo Switch for my birthday, right? I I told him my since I live with my grandparents, I told him I can't have a PS4 because my grandpa complained saying that it makes the house too hot when I have the TV on, but he's always watching TV, so uh, whatever. It's just one of those stupid excuses adults use to like so you don't get the thing you want. But I told my dad that I was like, so I can't have a PS4 because he gave me a PS4 before for Christmas, and then he was all like, I mean, I was like, can I get a Switch instead? Because I, uh, I play Fortnite and I can play Fortnite on the Switch, so I can just play it in handheld mode, which is true. Like I used to play Fortnite, and I actually got a Switch because my grandpa didn't let me play the PS4 in the living room on the TV because it made the house too hot, and yeah, that's actually why I ended up getting a Switch. But I told my dad I needed, or like I wanted a Switch for my birthday for those reasons, even though I had already gotten a Switch for those reasons before. And I think it was for my birthday, but I really don't remember. But basically, he bought me a Switch.
I
Not,
remember you told me it was for Christmas.
oh, yeah,
The Switch you have now was the one you got for Christmas,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
your dad gave you another one on your birthday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
Just
my
clarify.
dad, my dad gave me another Switch, not knowing that I already had one. And yeah, I had two Switches, and then he bought it off of OfferUp because my dad is pretty cheap. He just looked for the cheapest Switch on OfferUp, and he bought it. It was a pretty good deal. It was like it was 300, which is retail price of just a Switch. For the Switch, everything included an Pro controller, extra charger, a stand for the Switch, an extra charger. Oh wait, I think I said extra charger already. um, a screen protector, like bunch of like the essentials basically, and all of that for like retail price, which is pretty good deal. And yeah, my dad bought that, and yeah, and then he just gave it to me, and then he was all like, "You need a game, right?" I was like, "Yeah, don't really have Wi-Fi, so I can't play Fortnite right now." He's like, "Okay, well, what game do you like?" I was like, "I like Pokemon." And then he bought me some guy from OfferUp in Vegas was selling Pokemon Let's Go Eevee because I like Eevee more than Pikachu. And freaking yeah, it wasn't even the case or anything, just the disc. And he just gave me it was $20 Pokemon Let's Go Eevee from this guy. And then while I was in Vegas, I would play it. But then when I didn't actually have the game yet, so when I got like back home, and I put the game in my real Switch because I mean, if it's not obvious, I was planning on selling the Switch that he got me because um yeah, I already had one. My sister didn't want one. Mom doesn't want one. I already told my mom about my plan. Like, what if I make him like give me a Switch for my birthday? even though I already have one, and then we just sell it, and then I get free money. Because I know he's not gonna give me money. And then she was like, yeah, sure. And then so I did that. And then, yeah, freaking, uh, sorry, I like suck at words. Sorry, yeah, I lost all my progress when I put Pokemon Let's Go Eevee in my, like, personal Switch. And I was like, damn, that kinda sucks. And then, yeah, we just stayed at that Airbnb that we got for free for a bit, even though we were homeless for a little while, like, really, really late at night. Like, I think it was like 9 p.m. and then, like, we weren't able to go into, like, the actual Airbnb until, like, 2 a.m. or, like, something like that. Like, really crazy. And, yeah, I got a free Switch for my birthday. Even though technically, if I didn't even already have a Switch, it would have been free because it's a birthday gift. And yeah, I remember selling it to some kid at my school. His name was let's just say let's just say Ricardo. His name was Ricardo, and I was like, yo, I scammed my dad. Now I have 2 Switches. You want to buy one? He's like, sure. And I told him all the things it comes with. He's like, how much? I was like, 400. He's like, 400? He's like, I could just buy a normal one for 300. I was like, yeah, but dude, this one comes with an extra controller, extra, like, pro controller, extra charger, a stand, and a screen protector. I was like, all of this, just the controller alone would be $80. And then that's already 380, which is almost the price that I'm charging you. And like, why not just pay an extra $100 to uh get all this stuff for cheaper than it would normally cost. He's like, yeah, you're right. He's like, okay, I'll bring the money tomorrow. I was like, okay. Then I ended up selling him that Switch. And then I remember emptying out everything in my freaking backpack and just putting all the Switch stuff in there and then giving it to this kid during class. And then he started like opening it and like playing it. And then he
In the
just gave
middle of
me,
class?
yeah, he gave me
Wait, was this
$400
during
in
fourth period?
20s. I don't remember. It was like we
Because
had a substitute, so like we were in a different class than normal.
I think it was during fourth period. Because I was in fourth period with you.
Yeah,
I think I remember him pulling out the Switch and unboxing it
yeah. He like straight up just started unboxing it,
in the
and
middle of
like
class.
yeah, and just playing it.
And
He
then
gave me
he
four hundred
goes
dollars in
home and his
twenties.
mom is like, "Where'd you get that, son?" And he's like, "I bought it for $400."
Yeah. So basically, I'm a genius. I convinced this kid that he needs to buy the Switch for 400 because it would be better, which technically is true.
It is better.
Yeah, it's technically true than just buying it separately at a real store. And then yeah, I convinced this kid to buy it right then and there, $400 in twenties. Well, not right then and there, because it was like the next day. But $400 in twenties. Convinced this kid. I also scammed my dad out of a Switch, and I basically made $400 for free. And like, yeah.
Nice. Free money.
Wait, I wasn't done yet, Mom. Wait, I literally already told you that. Okay, Mom, it's not really late. Okay, hold on. I need to do this first. Okay, and we're cutting stuff. Oh my, no, okay, because you don't understand. Because you don't understand. I was in the middle of recording and it cut, so I need to finish recording. And then once I edit, it's gonna be less than an hour. Okay, Mom, I get it. It's 10:30. It's late. Okay, hold on. I'm literally almost done right now. Literally, right as you said something, I was about to finish it. So hold on, I just gotta do the outro, and then there we go. You don't want me to stay up, edit it, then wait. Okay, ready? Outro?
Bet, bet, bet.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, action. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure like, subscribe, um, share with a friend, cause we're dead. And yeah, Angel?
Thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day.
It's been a long ride. Long. I'm hesitant to say fun because it was kind of like hard to do this, but yeah, it's been alright. Alright, see you guys. Bye.
See you guys.